Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Wartales. So we're picking up where we kind of left off last time, just right after that camp. It does look like that guy who took off with our money got away after that camp, which is a little unfortunate, but we'll do what we can. Have to find some money some other way. So I'm gonna head towards these bounties here if I can, and we'll see what we can do. Maybe we find some other stuff along the way. Okay, wealthy farm. See what's here. Why does this look so bad? Take their hemp.
Are you mercenaries? Oh, blessed be the all-seeing eye. You are our last hope. I swear I will find a way to pay you.
I don't like the way she's talking.
You must warn my husband's friends. They need to come and help him. Yes, ask them to come. If only they could speak in his favor. Reason with the people who want to kill him for a handful of grain.
Well, we'll see what we can do, but I don't like how you're talking.
My husband only told me that his friends live north of the lake, not far from here. Please come back quickly.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Do not take pity on this scoundrel. He fled his home country to come and steal our crops.
Okay. What's the situation here, folks?
This Mediterranean leech will be strung up for his crime. And soon, we'll all sleep easy.
This is a little heavy.
I am terribly sorry. I shouldn't have agreed to this, but we'd run out of food, and we were starving.
Okay, I'm gonna exit stage left. North, you say? A lot of mushrooms here. Some lumber. Okay, we can get career plans now. We're gonna grab that. And before things go really south, because I'm not sure what's gonna happen once I enter here. Career plans. I guess willpower is only critical hit, but still. Oh, that's gonna spend most of my influence, but alright. So we're gonna spend 40 influence. It would have only been 10 if I only spent 1 point, but it's 40 to spend 2. And then because Kenhar here only needs 1 point in willpower to get the double, I don't get any of these other points that I'm spending. We're gonna do 1 in willpower or 2 in willpower, so that puts him at 12. Just because we're going for that 15 points and they don't die immediately. And we'll go to the lakeside camp after I gather all that. Hi, buddy.
Our boss is open to recruiting anyone, including refugees. The villagers are blaming us for taking advantage of the situation, but at least we're not letting these people starve to death.
You're bandits, aren't you?
How I managed to get all this? Hard work. That's the secret.
Is it stealing if I steal from bandits?
One of our new recruits hasn't returned from his first assignment. I'm starting to worry. Stealing grain should be quick and easy. Something must have gone terribly wrong.
Yep, you're bandits.
He probably just got delayed. He seemed capable enough for a refugee.
One of your friends is going to be hung from the gallows.
Caught red-handed on his first try. I never should have recruited a simple farmer. He just doesn't have it in him.
Are you going to leave him there?
He cannot hang by my fault. Pack it up, lads. We are leaving. As for you, come and meet me at the farm. We could do with your help.
Okay. I ain't gonna help you, but I'll come. I'll quote-unquote help. Is that really all I can raid from their farm is some liquor? You got chests, you got lumber, why can't I take more? fine. Be that way. Oh, there's a scuffle going on.
Release the refugee immediately.
Well, it is 5 on 5.
But you brought bandits, mercenaries. Are you willing to let them slaughter us to save a thief?
No.
He's just a desperate farmer. Let him go, and no harm will come to you.
Who's to say you won't be back in a few days to plunder our supplies? No, we won't let any of you leave.
Very well. Have at you.
Mercenaries, whatever those thieves promised you, I can pay you much more to defend us. We'll even forget you were ever involved in this.
We'll even forget you were involved after we pay you. So if I help them, I get a bar of soap, 20 influence, and 20 of whatever this is. Each region has its own scenario, and you can follow its progress here. You haven't started this scenario for this region yet. Or if I help them, I get adjustable straps. I don't know what either of these are, if I'm being totally honest. I feel like if I fight the village chief, I get like a nice bow, and if I fight the ringleader here, I get like a nice dagger or something related to their like classes. That's attacking these guys. No, we'll attack the ringleader. I don't want to attack the village chief. Although I'm really tempted to go for the bar of soap. He's going to be one of our big damage dealers is kind of what I'm thinking here. Like, it is a toss-up because our big 2 damage dealers are going to be Odious and Kenhar. So let's go for whatever she's going to give us. And they're going to help us at least. This is going to be a big fight. Some characters are important. If they die, the battle will end. Important characters must be protected and important enemies captured. Alright, what's this? Movement increases by 50% from leader's inspiration. They get leader's aggression critical hit increased by 50%. So, ooh, this is gonna be interesting. So he's a guy I need to protect. Applies paralyzing oil for 1 every time a skill deals damage has a chance to apply slowdown. Okay. I'm just kind of getting a layout of the land here. So their boss is right there. So I really don't want a lot of my people over here focused. Oh, I can move them as well. I think what the plan is gonna be, let's get as many of my people over here as possible. That way I can take down some of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we're just gonna beat this guy into nonsense. I think then it would make sense this is hard. For their foot soldiers to tie them up. Okay, so brain lard here. They have a phalanx as well. So we're gonna do that. So I'm putting all of their units over there so they can tie them up. I'm assuming Odie is gonna like shoot and then run away. And that gives me the ability to like just take this one guy out while they take these two out, and then they have to run over to me. I do have to run to them, but I can take a few of them out. So let's be a little smart here. Okay, so I'm gonna engage the hoodlum behind here. End our turn. That poison's gonna be a thing. Ooh, very nice crit. Then I'm assuming I can go and get this paralyzing oil. And then end his turn. I'm assuming then this hoodlum goes down. Like so, okay. We got galvanization, so next few attacks do more damage. And then we're gonna go assist over here. Why are you going around, buddy? Oh! That was a nice shot. He got a crit, that's why, okay. So ending that. He's stuck in combat there. You can take out that hoodlum? Yeah, that guy is like host. Ending turn. Engaging Isabeth. Alright. And then he shot Isabeth. That's one thing I do like about the physics engine here is like, maybe it's not the physics, but like the reality is like, yes, you might be aiming at the enemy foot soldier. And even enemies do this. But you can shoot your own allies, and sometimes the enemies aren't that smart. Alright, so Kenhar, take out Hoodlum. Oh! End turn. Okay, they got me there. I can't use taunt on anyone I wanted. Odie's 2 for 2 there. Let's aim, and then I can shoot the poacher over there. End that turn. just get a little closer. I'm hoping to be able to maybe capture one so I can turn them in for the prize. We're just going to end his turn. I know he takes little poison. So we're going to engage this poacher. Hound, hopefully not taking it out. Okay. And someone else can go up and capture. Shield connoisseur. What's shield connoisseur? Additional 5% guard when holding a shield. So let's see about capturing someone here. 100% success rate. Yay, payday. Ending that turn. I'm assuming they're gonna go up and end that poacher, but got one. Alright, we got the assassins. Strichen? I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. Or no, Ringleader's Coif with that skill. So this coif is covered with a layer of boiled leather, turning a simple hat into a proper helmet. +1 willpower, +1% critical hit, +7 armor. And it deals +25% damage against poisoned units. Seasoning, cloth, 18 crowns. The Raider's Bow, 3 dexterity, and Vicious Shot. Vicious Shot doing 50 to 90 dex damage and knocking him back by 2 meters. 45 experience, 23 influence. Odious got a level up. We're going to put the Raider's Bow on him, so he loses Shoot. I don't think Shoot is any better than Vicious Shot, so that's fine. I don't think anyone can put the Ringleader's Coif on yet. Only she can. Which I don't think is a good idea. Okay. Then for his level up, we're definitely taking that willpower. And then we have Valorous Chain, so every time you gain an attack that hits multiple targets, you gain 1 Valor point, or temporary Valor point. Every time this unit kills an enemy, you gain 1 temporary Valor point, and every time this unit ends their turn next to an ally and is not engaged in combat, you gain 1 temporary Valor point. I see all 3 of these working really, really well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get Valorous support based on how I think I'm going to use Odious, because I would really like to have a Beastmaster and I would really like to have a Hunter Archer. And I think I'm going to have him be the Beastmaster. And if I can get this working how I think it's going to work, Valorous support's going to go really hard on him. So how is all that armor working? Let's definitely need that repaired, definitely need that repaired, and yeah, let's just do the repairs.
Your ill-advised intervention almost cost us our lives. But since you killed the bandits for us, I am willing to forgive you.
No one got too hurt, right?
Here is a little something for your trouble. Now, skedaddle, and leave the good townsfolk in peace.
Okay. Fate of Tiltren 20. You helped their villagers restore order. To progress in this scenario, explore the region or purchase information from the informant. Okay.
You let them hang my husband. May the beast take you.
I mean, I'm sorry, but if he was... that was a very common thing for thieves back then. It was that or his hands get chopped off, right? Alright, what's this paths thing? Okay, so this is kind of what I was explaining in the last episode. There's multiple paths you can take. This is the power and glory. So blacksmith, make stuff, complete missions, easy or normal, get influence, allow 10 enemies to flee a battle after a loss of morale, and throw 10 left-handed weapons, bombs not included. Don't know what the rest of these are quite yet, so Path of Power and Glory is fraught with dangers and fearsome enemies, but great rewards await those who prevail. Forge the best armor, recruit the bravest companions, fight together so your names echo beyond the farthest reaches of the 5 kingdoms. So one story thing, I think. I think these are the stories, and I'm not entirely sure how this works, because there's the Fate of Tiltren here, but then there's these like paths. There's the trade and craftsmanship, so you might get like bonuses or something off this. I'm not entirely sure, and I'm not entirely sure what the PP is actually spent on, but for now I gained a PP for discovering 5 locations, and that's in the Mysteries and Wisdom. That's something I'm just going to discover as we go, and we'll go from there. What are these adjustable straps? +1 movement. I think I'm going to throw that on Isone, just because her getting into the right spot in combat is kind of important. Hey, you. The refugee leader has caught wind of your actions and he wishes to meet you in the haven. Come back here.
I can polish your armor for... You? How did you find me?
'Cause you're hanging around Stromcap. Give me my money.
Please don't hurt me.
I don't plan on hurting you much. I have a different plan for you. I don't want galvanization to kill him. Okay, he has 16 health, so I need to take that into account. And 1 armor. Okay. I don't plan on hurting you much. Just enough. That was 1 turn. Hi, buddy. Why can I not... Why can I not use my shackles? I wanted to use my shackles on him. I wanted to bring him into the jail. That was my goal. I wanted to shackle him. Why can I not shackle him? He's below half health. Oh, fine. Vandar got glorious. And he had 15 more crowns on him. Isonde leveled up from that. There we go. So she got a... She didn't get one of the, like, valorous things. Instead, she got one of the, Is this considered the specialization? Or was these considered the specializations? I'm not sure. But she got one of the things that allows her to equip gear. So that makes me happy. So I get to pick between Vanguard, Smasher, and Destroyer. Vanguard gives her medium armor, Smasher gives her medium armor, Destroyer gives her heavy armor. They also come with a skill, so Vanguard comes with Relentless Charge. Vanguard comes with Relentless Charge, disengages and charges in a straight line, deals 4 damage to all units in the path, and applies slowdown for 1 round. This costs 1 Valor point. It also gives her +1 Strength. Smasher gives her 1 Strength, and gives her Poison Impact, which costs 1 Valor point. Deals 4 damage to all units in the area, including my units. Applies 2 Poison to bleeding units. Now, I don't have too many things that cause bleeding as of yet, but it will become a thing later. And then we have Destroyer, which gives +3 Constitution. Constitution is what gives health and carrying weight. Dexterity or Strength is what gives her like attack damage. So if she's a tank, Constitution would be better, especially with the heavy armor. And it gives her Weakening Blow, which is 1 Valor point as well. Deals 4 to 5 damage to the target. and applies weakening for 3 rounds. Weakening, it reduces damage by 5. Weakening reduces damage by 50%. I think I want her to be Destroyer. And then since she is the only one who can equip the Ringleader's Coif, I'm going to do this. So now that gives her 7 armor, so she's up to 20. It also gives her a critical hit, willpower, and more damage versus anything that's poisoned. We're going to career plans out willpower here. So she's at 13. 13 gives +1 from that helmet. And I am going to go back to Stromcap here to see if I can't get a another companion really quick. Because we are really close to hiring someone and now they're gone. So we can get a archer, a warrior, or a crossbowman. Before it was a warrior, so the swordsman. The warrior is brawny. I'm really tempted on getting the archer just because reasons, but if I'm gonna have, I feel like I should have as many tanks as I do other people just to tie things up. So let's get Rotar.
If I join you, I'll no longer be a burden for my family.
He was also really good just because he has brawny and he has 14 willpower. So like one more level and then I can throw him straight into getting movement and then constitution. So let's recruit him.
Feel free to come back often. There's always folk looking for work around here, especially since all the fighting started across the border.
I didn't do a...
Would you be looking for work? Our role is...
Alright. So I'm gonna go 3 hairs in. We're gonna sell some of this stuff really quick.
Take a look at my wares.
Wait, I thought I equipped that bow. We're going to sell the barrel lid. We're going to sell the improvised bow. I'm going to grab some...
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
Well, wait. I do have to do this.
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
So I'm going to buy some chicken just because some people need meat in their diet. And I don't have meat as of right now. So once I get 1 more knowledge point, I can buy a recipe for chicken. And then we're going to need a little bit more salt. Alright, continuing on. We need to camp. Now there's a thing about prisoners where they can escape if they're not by people, so we're going to do that. You just go there for now, because that's an extra thief I don't have put to work quite yet. At the cooking pot, can I make anything? No, because I don't have the right recipes. I could have bought pork, I think, but oh well. A Tinker's Bench. Can I make anything? Yes. Okay. So we are going to make a few lockpicks because, well, we're going to need lockpicks for our thief. That way I can get into chests and stuff like that. Because this is the first time craft, I get discovery points. I'm going to make a piton. This way I can climb down from mountains easier like that if I need to. Once again, first time craft. Get knowledge point. Gonna make fish hooks. This makes... Actually, I could get a fisher, but I don't think that's really necessary. I was just gonna make these because I can sell them for money, quite honestly. Then we're gonna make ropes, because I'm gonna always need ropes. we're gonna make the hitching post because ponies assigned to the hitching post get plus 10 carrying capacity. Odious has become a tinker, can create better blueprints. As long as the guard, and because I used something that I had stolen items disposed of. As long as the guard is after you, they will remember what you stole. Stolen items that are consumed, stole, discarded, or used for crafting will still count towards your total fine until they are no longer wanted. I have 30 out of 100. I think I got up to like 68. Fencing an item is the only other way to reduce your fine. We're going to put this hitching post down. Pony can go down here. And then finally... Oh, I'm out of wood. Okay. I need more wood for the camp chest. Then with some of our knowledge points here, because we have a meat eater, I am going to learn how to make braised chicken with just salt and chicken. Trying to see if there's anything else around that I need to learn to make here really quick. Could also make syrup. Oh, okay. Think I'm good for that. You can also upgrade things around the encampment. So if I upgraded my campfire, I would get extra happiness during each rest, things like that, and get extra happiness related bonuses. So there would be a lot of different things I can upgrade down the road, but I kind of wanted to focus on some of these knowledge things. So for now, we're going to grab frugality, because frugality goes into another one, and wages paid to companions reduced by 5% or 10. So I would pay them significantly less. So it goes from 88 to 82 for wages paid. Because I learned how to cook chicken, we're going to cook chicken because we have a meat eater. And that got me another knowledge point, which then I am going to do for money, so crowns gained after a battle increased by 5%. Then after that, I think I'm going to go for artful dodgers so that the suspicion meter drops faster. Now we will, I have 2 carnivores? Do I really have 2 carnivores? Is that 'cause I have to also feed her extra meat? Wow. I didn't realize it was per person. Oh well. So we're going to have the alchemist creme brulee that came from our inn, or our tavern. So that gives us the well-fed skill. Also counts for 14 food. Damage dealt to a target is increased by 5% for each bonus buff and debuff applied to the target. Also giving us some of the braised chicken. We're going to have some of the cider that I had. And then we can have some bread. And then screw the person that wanted extra meat. We're just resting. And then I'm going to turn them in tomorrow. Got 2 extra raw materials, 78 in profits, 14 patrons, 17 prestige. Got a path upgrade, so encyclopedia, spend 5 knowledge points. Really quick looking at the tavern. What did it want me to see at? Oh, I can just withdraw crowns now. So 100 crowns equals 38. Interesting. So menu. I can up the price of the wolf or pork now, because those are at 100. So I'm probably selling those at pretty good. Now, layout. Is there anything else I can grab here? Now we'll just keep it at this then. I was tempted on maybe hiring another bard, but we'll wait on that. The other thing I could maybe do is grab another brewer, when I get another shift and grab another barrel, but nah, we'll wait on that. So I'm going to go turn this person in for the money, and then we'll go over there. That'll also help with my suspicion. Actually, I want to look at this really quick. So I have a cook, a woodcutter, a thief, a tinker, and a miner. The warrior realistically could be the brewer, or one of two things I haven't found yet. One's a scholar, I know that, and I don't know what it gives me. I don't know what the other one is. But the brewer was like the recipe for it was available at the tavern, so we'll probably do that.
The Lady Mayonnaise has offered a reward for any outlaw captured in the region.
So this will get my wanted down by 20 and get me 55 gold for handing her over.
Thanks for contributing to...
Just kind of looking at them really quick. I could get a pugilist. I was kind of interested in them, but I don't think I have the funds for it. And there is another ranger there. Just curiosity.
It's a miscarriage of justice. I demand...
Yeah, 144. I can't afford that. Alright, let's go get these bounties done. Or should I go down here? Now let's go get the bounties done. Should also probably check some of these wandering caravans. Yes, I'm going to run up to the caravan from the woods. That's a great idea. Armed caravan from the woods.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
The Great Pig Iron. Guaranteed critical hit against poisoned units. Wow. Stylish Salad. Members of critical hit up by 1 guard by 3, 6 armor. Porcupine Stance. 1 gauge. This unit reflects 5% of melee damage they take. I can buy it for 40. If I bought that, I could take this helmet over to someone else. That actually wouldn't be the worst helmet in the world because it gives guard as well. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to sell these fish hooks. And we'll buy the stylish helmet. Out of curiosity. Nah, way too much for that. And then, oh, I lose 1 armor, but I get 3 guard. So the guard is here. Guard reduces damage of incoming attacks as long as the unit has armor. Attacks from behind ignore 50% of this reduction. So she would get up to 20% damage reduction, but lose 1 armor for having that. I think that's worth it. And then I'm going to continue along this road, then go up there. There's more people here.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
You don't have anything I want, but you do have food. Saber-tooth meat, huh? No. Okay, I do need this stuff here. Wilbert's Fishery. Merchant Quill. Okay, let's take a look here. Bait and sardine. There's hemp here.
Are you here to catch some fish? Well, I hope you know what you're doing.
Okay, well, he's not hostile. Should I go check out that farm? Or should I go check that out? Let's go check out the mine, then the farm. Another knowledge point. So I did want Artful Dodgers originally. But maybe let's save up for restoration. Because I don't have any suspicion right now. Former members of the army have settled here. 2 henchmen, 2 raiders. Oh. Ooh. What did it say? Falling rocks will kill any unit they hit. Hi, buddy. Oh. So if I stand right here... he's still probably gonna get hit. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm gonna disengage and run down here, so that they're more tempted to stand in that. And then we're gonna run down. Yep, he's gonna go. I don't gotta deal with him. Alright, we're gonna slash this raider. Pokey poke. End of the turn. He's gonna swing a big axe. I don't want to do that. We're gonna move right here for now. And that's the turn. Oh, I was hoping he would stand like 1 up. Lop. All right on me. I think we can get this guy. Okay, who's next? Get you out of range so we can do the stabby stabby. End your turn. Get you out of range so we can do the bonky bonky. Do a weakening blow. Just because we have the extra point. And we'll end your turn. And you miss. Alright, next up. Going from the side. Stabby stab. And we'll go and help out over here. That seems the good plan of action. Now, if I disengage, I'm gonna get hit. That's fine. Then gonna move way down here. Shoot an arrow into the raider that has that, and we're good. They're demoralized and want to flee. I know it was a what is it? PowerPoint PP? Yeah, we'll let them go this time. Normally I wouldn't let them run, but I don't want to capture them. Because that would be too much to like run back and all that stuff, and then it would just be damage. Deserter's Brigandine, plus 8 guard, plus 11 armor. That is huge for Isone. That's plus 3 armor there. And then we can give you Friendlard. Oh, you have that, so is that plus 8 bonus on anyone? Yes. Okay. And then I can repair both, I suppose. Actually, no, we're just going to repair your armor. Then the other repairs for something I'm going to sell anyway. And continue on. So iron ore, iron ore. I'm curious about is if there's anything else here. Yeah, there's a lot of iron ore, so we're going to grab all of it. Is it 5? It's 5. I was just curious if there's anything other than iron ore here, which I am not seeing. Which is fine. I was just really hoping there might be something. Bonk. 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 Got apprentice mining. Can discover precious stones while mining. Oh, okay. I just thought the number go up while mining, but that was me. Alright, we're gonna go to the farm looking thing there after I gather flowers. Lots of flowers. Camp. Okay, so we unlock Scholar because of this. So generates a little profession experience during each rest. Generates a little knowledge during each rest, so that would be nice just because generating that. Has a chance to find fragments of a small item during each rest. Don't know what that is. So workshop. Oh. Still don't know what this is either. Is there anything new I can make? Does not look like it, but I can make a lot of lockpicks and stuff like that. For now, that could sell for some money. But I really needed it. Anything new I can make here? It doesn't look like it. So let's just see this. We're going to still make that creme brulee because that is a lot of the food that we need. Gonna have one of the beers. We're gonna have a braised chicken. And I guess a second beer just because it's a odd number. And then we're going to rest. Got another creme brulee. A lot of profit. An important figure came to visit your tavern, plus 10 prestige. What do I need for the... I need more leather and more wood. Okay. So compendium. Alright, that's right. That's what I was doing. Alright, so really quick at the tavern. I don't think it says who the important figure is, if they're even here. What I'm thinking about is possibly hiring another brewer. And that would get me another thing to sell here. I would want one that ages faster, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Instead, what I could do, just to get things flowing faster, is maybe getting more tables and another Bard. Space left, it says. Of course there is. I can't put another one down there, right? Okay. Shift, place in inventory. What I could do then is move all this to the side. Knowing I'm going to place another one. Because loot staffing, you are the same as you, right? 11, 17, 25. All right, recruit, bard. Okay, we need to flip these. Because then it hits everything, kind of like so. All right, that looks good. And menu. Thought it would affect these sales a little bit more because some are overlapping, but that's fine. All right, onward. Let's get all of that goodiness. Old Wilbert's sheepfold. Oh, there's wood up there that I'm going to need to, so I better check that out. And there's bandits right there. Ay, ay, ay. A lot of stuff I want to do. Hi.
My parents were sheep farmers back in Edoran. When I brought them to this abandoned sheepfold, their tired faces lit up, and I saw hope in their eyes for the first time since we left. Unfortunately, we've just learned that this building belongs to a man called Wilbert. I would like to meet him and convince him to let us stay here.
Okay.
I would feel safer if mercenaries such as you could escort me. The good people of Tiltren do not look kindly upon us refugees. I fear this Wilbert person might become violent or refuse to even listen to me. I am willing to give you all I have for my parents' safety.
Sure, I'll listen.
Oh, thank you. I will meet you there.
Okay. Take that hemp. What's in here? That's a dowry. There's an ornate key in there, though. Why is there an ornate key? What needs an ornate key?
My daughter is very proud to have secured this sheepfold, but we lack the necessary materials to rebuild it.
Oh, recipe for mutton stew.
I'm willing to trade some for a little food and a very useful recipe.
I will come back when I have wood. I will get the wood. I'll help her in just a moment. Bandits. That was a bad call. Okay, so there's only 4 of them? Alright, so Fran can go there. Rotar at that one. That leaves Ken able to go at the poacher. Alright, we got a plan here. I think plan works. So first up is this guy up top, the hoodlum. So I'm gonna go a little bit to this hatchet. Just need to walk a little up to it. There's some interactables around the map. So rusty hatchet deal 4 damage to the target and applies destabilization. Throw the rusty hatchet. And then engage the hoodlum. Rotar, you did well. Next up is Poacher. Hey, Kenhar, we got a job for you. Poisoning. Now he has to punch us. Next up is this hoodlum. So Isone, don't we have a job for you? Weakening blow. That gives us 1 valor point opening. Then when we pound, we get that valor point back, basically. I think. Oh no. Basically because we just got that. Then shoot the hoodlum. Critical hit took him out. Then we're gonna go at this Poacher, engage him. And then with our spearman, gonna go behind and do the pokey poke. And he has to sock us. Alright. Odious. You can hit him. I think he went bye-bye. We got galvanization. Ending your turn. Alright, Rendar. Let's hit the hoodlum. Good old pokey poke again. Now we can take him out, so we're not going to let them flee. I'm not going to capture them, but we're not going to let them flee. Who was this? Dob? Simply looking at this terrible portrait will make your eyes water. 20 crowns. I need to make 86 or 82 before the next wage before I pay anyone, and Outlaw's Tabard. So that's going to help with gearing people up. So let's put Frainlord in this maybe? No, I can't do that yet. Few people need to level up. Actually, Frainlord can, because he kind of like the other person, kind of like Isone, can level up. And pick this before the Valorous stuff. So I can choose between Protector, which gives him Constitution, and the other... Oh, and Fighter gives him Constitution, and then Swordmaster gives him Strength. So Protector, Heavy Armor, Encouragement, the skill, 1 Valor point. The unit and all allies in the area gain protection for 2 round. Protection damage taken reduced by 30%. Fighter, Heavy Armor, Constitution +3, Destabilizing Strike, Valor Point, deal 5 to 6 damage to the target and applies Destabilization, reducing Guard to 0. So that would get rid of all the Guard, which is a damage reduction. And Swordmaster, Medium Armor, Strength +1, deal 6 damage to all units in the area, 2 times usable after 2 attacks. Now, part of me wants to go Protector, just because damage reduction. However, the Stabilizing Strike would allow everyone else to really easily dig into the targets, especially if someone was super heavily armored. So let's go Fighter. I see a lot of synergy with that. We're going to take Willpower because I see the double on this. I don't even need to use Influence. And then I get to throw the Outlaw's Tabard on him, so Armor +2, Movement +2. And then I can throw the Ringleader's Coif on him. And then Chestnut, leveled up. So our horse, I can put career plans on it so it gets +2 instead of +1 Constitution. Carrying capacity +1 because of that. I think that's worth it. Then repairs. We're going to do 1 repair on Rotar here. I think the rest is just for the gear I have in my inventory. Or like 1 on Frainlord there. and 1 on Kenhar. I'm not going to repair all. I am going to meet her up there. I just needed the wood, so I'm going to go grab this. And I saw those other bandits. I do need to fight them before I rest, so I can get the money. Yeah, these guys right here. Three hoodlums, 3 poachers. Oh, did not mean to do that. There's a bear trap there, though. Okay. They're kind of split up in groups of 3. So, what we're going to do is kind of split up like that. Okay. First person to go is that hoodlum, so we're going to tie him up with brain lard. Moving in from the back since we have an archer. And slicing. Then he's next, so we're going to go with Isone. And go in from the side and pound. Next up is one of the poachers, so let's... I don't think we can get into combat with them, but we can tie up the other poacher, so we'll do that. Ooh, knocked me out of combat there. Alright, we're going to move down here. And we're going to vicious on the hoodlum, because I think they're going to be a little more dangerous until while the poacher is locked up. Well, then. Okay. Gonna run so I get some extra range. And then we're gonna go to the side so Rendar can do some damage to this guy. Ending the turn. We're getting socked. And then we'll end this hoodlum. Stick and lift. Oof, that looks painful. Okay, got a valor point for that. We are going to continue moving up here and then end. Alright, Kenhar is going to take this and shove it right into the poacher. And then run up and engage the poacher so he can't shoot. Oof. Once again on this hoodlum, we are going to wrath him. And then slice. And down he goes. And then just so things don't get ugly, we're going to destabilizing engaging this poacher. And then from there, slash on this poacher. Ending our turn. He's going to sock us. Then we're going to shoot him. Ending our turn. Doing a stabby. Ending our turn. Running up to him. Giving him a good bonk. Ending that turn. And then from here, we can take him out. Ending that turn. Gonna run up to this poacher. Take her out so she doesn't attack us again. Not letting them flee. And we're gonna take out this poacher. Alright. The 19 crowns puts me where I need to go. Got Outlaw's Tabard again. We got some cloth. We got some seasoning. Ranger leveled up. So now I get to pick between Cutthroat, Strategist, and Poisoner. The Cutthroat takes 2 Valor points here. Deals 4 to 5 damage to the target. If he's ambushing, which is triggered when this unit attacks an engaged enemy from behind, deals 4 to 5 damage to the target. Deals 2 additional attacks. So do 4 to 5 damage 3 times, essentially. So that seems like it could be really good. Especially if you have a poisoned weapon, possibly. I could do Strategist, which forces enemies engaged in the area to disengage, and then they incur an attack of opportunity. Or the one that seems like it goes really well into his entire kit. Depending upon how you kit him out, Cutthroat or Poisoner seem like the way to go to me. We could do Poisoner, which applies 4 poison to all units in the area, once again including mine. Poison, remember, loses 5% of their maximum health at the end of the turn per stack, so with 4 poisons, they lose 20% of their max health. And I don't believe they lose a stack at all. So depending upon how you wanted to do this, those go really, really hard, really fast, very quickly. It's one of those, do I want him going after really big targets, poisoning them, and wreaking havoc across the battlefield, or do I want him just going, gotcha, 1 target down, another target down, another target down? And that's where I struggle with the Rangers, because poison seems like it could go really, really well, but I also really like the idea of Cutthroat. I really want to do Cutthroat, but I also think the Poisoner has a lot of viability, especially considering he's also applying it with his dagger, depending upon the weapon. So it all depends upon how you want to build them, I suppose. Just because I don't know too much of what I'm doing, maybe Poisoner is the way to go. That seems like the easier way. And then once again, we are going to get Willpower here. And we do need to repair. I'm not going to hit that repair all just because I have things in my inventory. So I'm going to equip the Outlaw's Tabard on him just because that's plus movement. Frainlard does need repairs, so we're going to repair that. I can't give him extra gear yet, so we need to repair his armor on Randar. And Isone looks like she's going to need a little bit. So we're only going to repair 1 on her because she's only 3 off, but we're fine. Okay. Now I can... Hey everyone, come rest. And let's go and help at the Fishery. Because who knows what's going to happen here.
Why refuse? We are sheep farmers. If you would just let us stay in the sheepfold, we could...
Absolutely not. I inherited this barn from my sister. I will not let anyone take it from me.
Just let them work on it then.
But you are not even using it. You are a fisherman. What use would you have for a sheepfold?
That is none of your business. I will do as I please with my property, and I will do what I must to protect it from raiders.
I will not go anywhere until this old fool comes to his senses. I refuse to send my parents out onto the roads again. I just can't do it.
Have you offered to buy it from him?
You agreed to help me. So please, convince him to let us stay, and you will get your reward.
What's it to you if I use that sheepfold or not? That has nothing to do with it. That pile of rubble is mine. That woman has no right to stay there and is making a fuss. I'll pay you handsomely if you make her leave.
So I can threaten him and get a lot of suspicion. I can bribe him with gold I don't really have right now. Or I can accept him to... Or I can make her leave. Well, I'm not using my suspicion meter right now.
Come now, no need to get so upset. They can keep that old pile of rubble.
In my mind, all I'm telling him is they're not keeping it, they're just using it to live on. And what you're doing is letting them use the sheepfold, and they're paying you a tax. Be reasonable, old man. Come to your senses, or someone, maybe not me, will knock some sense into you. And you get money out of it. Because people in this world don't seem sensible.
Has he accepted? Oh, blessed to be the all-seeing eye. You cannot imagine what this new home means for the three of us. Please, accept this as a token of our gratitude.
Also, I didn't get that much suspicion out of it for threatening the old man. Get a medallion, 20 influence, and 20 more progress towards the fate of Tiltren.
I have to go. I must tell my parents the wonderful news. They will be thrilled.
Thanks to you, refugees can stay in this sheepfold. Okay, what does medallion do for me? +1 willpower, but I lose the movement. Okay. So does anyone need, like, 1 willpower? I'm looking at the wrong stat. Yes, Kenhar needs 1 willpower for now. That is perfect. Alright, we're going to leave here. We're going to camp right outside, and we're going to return to this sheepfold in the next episode. Ooh, this is new. Thick golden tinge liquid oozes from a long gash across the trunk, so I can get resin during rest from that. We are going to take advantage of that. I don't believe I can make anything here, correct? I also needed the 10 wood, which I don't even have for the old lady. So I'm going to go looking for a bit more of that. Nothing else I can really make, correct? I can make some hemp. Or rope from the hemp. Not that that's going to do me too much. And we will go from there. Alright. So some food here really quick. Once again, the alchemist creme brulee. We need some meat. You know what happens if I just don't give them the alcohol? So I am going to run out. You know, maybe I won't run out of it eventually. Because I do plan on having a brewer eventually. And I do have to pay them, so that's the 82 gold. I'm going to be left with 2. 3 happiness, 10% experience until next rest. Alright. Because I do plan on getting that brewer up and going. Got another creme brulee, 141 in profits, 13 prestige, 18 patrons. Got 1 resin. Alright. Cool. So that's where we'll leave off for this time. Going back to the sheepfold, all that jazz next time, and see what happens. Oh. Rendar. Just a little more effort and I'll make a name for myself. Even the Legion will want to hire me. So I can get 30 influence by staying dignified, show off, get aptitude points, or celebrate with your group. Once again, I'm not sure what really the relationship is, but sure, I think that's going to help with the long-term happiness of the group. You can celebrate with your friends. because you're making a name for yourself. Sure. You just had some drinks? Celebrate. Rendar and Kenar, and then so he likes Rendar. Alright, well, celebrate. So that's where we'll leave off for this time. Like I said, going to the sheepfold, getting some wood for that lady to get the recipe, seeing what we can do. And then I'm going to see about going to those bounties because those weren't too far off. I know I made kind of a thing to go here, but I'm going to do my best to get up towards these bounties and get that money that I desperately need. So that'll be it for this time. As always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.